Fordring, the Stormforge Wrath of the Lich King server came out to the interest of nobody ever, and there has been a bunch of crashes and instability in the server. The launch wasn't smooth at all, and this is the communication from one of the GMs, I think, explaining what went on to the community, so we're gonna read that right away. Greetings, adventurers. Launch days tend to be rough, and unfortunately, Fordring was no exception. A few nasty, previously undiscovered issues made their presence known and made the server unstable. We worked day and night to fix them as soon as they appeared, and there should now be a visible improvement in terms of realm uptime. Although we will obviously continue to stay on alert and monitor the situation, we know that constantly being interrupted while playing is very annoying, so we would like to officially apologize for these setbacks. To compensate for those technical difficulties, we decided to enable 1.5 reputation and honor gain rates for the entire week. Additionally, when you reach level 80 for the first time with any character, you will be able to redeem a small one-time gift package, one per account usable on any character, containing the following: 10 emblems of heroism, 5,000 honor points, and 100 Stormforge coins, and a pet. This package will be available to be redeemed by eligible players on the Stormforge website in the following days. We hope that this small token of gratitude for sticking with us will help you forget the annoying launch issues. We are very grateful for your continued support, and we are looking forward towards watching your adventures in Northrend. Okay, it didn't go too well, but what can you do? He is right, most launches do not go too well, do not go too stable at all. Anybody remember the lag in Apollo 4 when it came out? Holy crap. And to go with that, somebody, a very good friend of this stream actually, went out of his way to save me all the hassle. He did his research and tried out Stormforge for me, saving me endless amounts of time. So we're gonna go to that right away. I forgot to save this one link, but don't worry, it's gonna be fine. This is the Meytrix. He did an early review of the launch. He was there at launch, which again is gonna save me a lot of time because I cannot be bothered to play a second Wrath of the Lich King server this year. Playing on one was already pushing it, but yeah, okay. We did a prediction both in our channels, and I swear guys, I swear we parallelly, without knowing what the other one predicted, we both predicted the same thing. They are gonna launch with 2k people and the server is gonna be dead within a month. We had both. Again, we did not talk about this, we just happened to have the same prediction. We both predicted 2k at launch. So we're gonna see right away if we nailed it or not.
If you throw yourself out there as a fresh Wrath of the Lich King server, probably like 5th Wrath of the Lich King server released this year, and it's only June, you have to expect to be compared to the rest of the private servers running on the same expansion as you are.
It's really hard to like understand what these people are thinking, right? Like the market is more saturated than ever and people are still pumping more rat servers. Hi bro, Natila, how you doing, homie?
It's gonna be super nice if there are glaring issues, but I will try to be fair. I've updated my script for this video so many times already, because the early launch was straight up terrible. One of the worst I have experienced, and I have experienced many fresh server launches. It took several minutes for you to even get in game. First I was stuck on the login screen, as most other players were, then on the character creation. It wasn't until like...
If you pay attention, he has a mod to use all the Warlords of Draenor models in his client. I don't like the humans in WoD, I think they look really weird.
Like 7 minutes after the server launch, when I was finally able to get in. And then the server crashed. Just few seconds after that. At this point I was ready to quit and call it a big fail. But I didn't have enough footage for this video, so I was patiently waiting. And it paid off. After a while, server became much more stable and did pretty well for the rest of the evening without major stability issues. The server seemed to have a pretty solid uptime since half hour after the launch. I would like to address all the people.
Guys, I know this looks like a lot of people. For a fresh server this is like nothing, okay? Like, I think Kronos was bigger than this, and we all know how Kronos ended up, right?
People that swear that Stormforge's Wrath of the Lich King is gonna be way better than Warmane. That Warmain scripting is garbage. Well, this was day 1, and Warmain so far is winning in every single aspect.
Oh my god.
The Frostmourne 3's launch on Warmain was not without issues, but they handled it much better. You were able to log in on time and get in game as soon as the server was up, despite it having way higher population. So an excuse from Stormforge like, there are too many people logging in, that's why the server's having.
Look at that, look at that, look at that. We're gonna see this again. Look at the lag, look at the people running, right?
There are too many people logging
look at that,
in.
They are,
that's
oh
why the server's having
classic.
issues. If you don't expect a lot of players, you will never have them.
True.
Even if you could, they're gonna leave because of a terrible experience. That's what most private servers do wrong, and that's what Warmain does right. Nobody expected Stormforge to be competitive as far as the population goes, so that's not a surprise. It was just about as I expected and predicted in my Stormforge Wrath of the Lich King announcement video a while back. There were just below 2,000 people on launch.
Oh my god, we really did nail it. Look at that, look at that. I swear guys, I swear I did not talk to the Meytrix when we did this prediction. We just made 2 videos separately, like I did a video in my channel, he did a video in his channel. We both said the same thing, we both predicted a 2k population at launch. Oh my god, we almost nailed it. I really wonder, are we also gonna nail the dead within a month one? Oh man, you know, like I am not a gambling man, but if I had to drop all my stonks, you know, I would not buy Stormforge stonks right now. Okay? Oh no.
At 6 PM, and the population increased up to 3,000 in the span of the evening. However, I did not expect so many issues. Being stuck on the login screen, then on character creation, and then the server crashing. Even Sunwell Syndragoza that released just a few days ago was far better at launch, but very comparable in terms of population and its future. Both Syndragoza and Fordring will be empty Wrath of the Lich King servers. I would be very surprised if they survived with even a couple hundred people after the first month.
Absolutely,
Very
they
surprised.
are screwed.
Very reminiscent of Tori's Crystal song. You can see how that one ended up, but still I would be more than happy if Stormforge.
You know, it's funny, we all WoW YouTubers, we all have these tiny grudges against a server that we put a lot of hope in and then it fails. And we have a little own exhaustive list of bad examples to compare each bad thing a server can do to a previous bad server. Yeah, we are very resentful little hoes, aren't we? Oh yeah.
Stormforge's Fordring proved me wrong and actually did well. Even the second day after the launch, on Saturday early morning, there's already over 1,000 players online at 9 AM.
Okay, within a day, they lost half the population.
Which is not bad. Fordring is a progressive, fresh,
Oh, they show the population at the site. What am I doing? Let's go that. Okay, they are at 2k again actually now. Okay, they did a little rebound. That's cool. That's assuming they are not warmaining it a little, but you never know.
Lich King realm, starting from 3.0 content with 5-man dungeons and heroics available immediately. Arena Season 5, Deadly, and Tier 7 raids including Naxxramas, Eye of Eternity, Obsidian Sanctum, and Vault of Archivon will open exactly 2 weeks from launch on the 15th of June. It is a PvP type realm, so you can fight players of opposing faction in World PvP. There are ×5 leveling rates for levels 1 to 68, and then ×3 for levels 68 to 80, ×3 profession rates for skill levels 1 to 375. Spells will be auto-learned automatically. You don't have to visit your class trainer and pay for learning your spells.
Pretty standard.
Writing skills are cheaper.
How it is right now.
Dungeon Finder is available, and there's a racial swap feature, so you're able to switch your racial abilities to those of another race. It might prove difficult for some people to level with ×5 or ×3 XP rates, since most of us are already used to the ×7 rates which many other Wrath servers.
Come on, May, come on. Are you really complaining that you got ×5 experience? Hey, May, come on, May. Come to Vanilla sometime, man. You're gonna have a good time, okay? I've been sick all week, guys. That's why I haven't been streaming. It's really bad. I got some medicine, I'm getting better.
Have. You can buy additional experience boosts on the donate shop though. Few things I would like to see from the server are a couple more custom features. We know that the 3v3 solo queue is not the way, Such thing needs more active players. However, a 2v2 solo queue might be something they could consider, since they've already implemented their 3v3 solo queue on Mistblade. They have experience in doing it. Also 1v1 arenas, such as those on Crystal Song, or raided battlegrounds. Things like this could attract some new players and increase the overall activity.
I am level 40 in 2 days and I'm not even going hard. Yeah, man, like, does it really matter? Come on, Mei. Come on, Mei.
And it's something that other Wrath servers don't have. Unlike Mythic Dungeons, for instance, that Warmane already has, but a Mythic Plus option would be even more amazing. But that would take a lot of work, I'm sure. If Fordring could distinguish themselves from the 100 other Wrath servers, not in terms of scripting. Scripting is good enough on Tori's Crystal Song, on Sunwell Syndragoza, on Whitemane, on Dalaran, yet they all have no players because the difference between a 95% and a 98% functional server is negligible. Let's end this video on a positive note. It was nice to have Crisis, the community manager, in the voice chat on launch with the rest of the player base, talking
that's really cool
about what's going on. Crisis is the MVP. He does a really good
say what you will about White Kidney, at least he's engaging the community in voice chat all the time. We had a lot of secretive, very... as a matter of fact, I think White Kidney himself was very secretive in the past about Light's Hope. I think this is a good change. I think that's a good decision. I love it when like the developers are like actively engaging the community, even though in this case, in Everlook's case, I think they are engaging the community too much. But I think they have actually realized that. I think they have changed their minds on that. They are like streamlining the process of communicating with the player base, and they are doing like a more curated thing, and that's great. Even still, like, it is a great thing to have people from the development team or the community manager or whatever hanging out with the community, you know, as long as they behave. Because, you know, if you're not a people person and you're a developer, nobody blames you for being a programmer that doesn't have very good social skills. But if you're dropping really stupid things when you're talking, probably not.
Good job communicating, and I appreciate his work. And even though the launch was far from ideal, there are some things that are hard to predict, and even the best server can make a mistake. Let's hope the leveling and endgame experience are gonna be better. There are players of different nationalities. You should have no problem finding people to play with, or guilds from all over the world. I have seen players from Poland, Hungary, Southern America, and so on. Faction balance is really good. There's more Horde than Alliance. It ranges between 43 to 57, and 49 to 51 Alliance to Horde ratio. Worth mentioning is also that Stormforge addressed some of the things I was still missing on the server even months after Mistblade's launch, one of which was the missing character armory and PvP ladder.
Kazumok, Rat is for gamer dads. No. Rat is for Eastern European teenagers, you know, little Vladimir. He tried to install Counter-Strike Go on his computer, but he clicked the wrong button and he came to Wrath of the Lich King servers. That's the story. That's the entire story. They are like playing hard bass and drinking vodka, and they are like grinding arenas all day, you know. It is great. It is great. That's the real Wrath of the Lich King community, homie.
They have since addressed this, and they made an incredible website, not just with the armory and PvP ladders, but also PvE ladders and a lot more data and statistics. It is not accessible from the main Stormforge website though, so you will have to go to stormforgelogs.pt. To conclude, releasing the Wrath of Lich King expansion by Stormforge was probably the easiest expansion for them to do, so if they want to be known for multiple expansions, this was an easy step. But I don't think it was necessary, and I would much rather see them focusing just on Mist of Pandaria, investing their time and resources there. Stormforge's Mistblade is still the best Mist of Pandaria private server at the moment. It's active with between 3,000 and 4,000 players online at peak, and it's perfectly scripted. It is certainly a realm that I can recommend. When I think about Stormforge, I want to think of their Mistblade realm. This Fordring realm is not special, and it doesn't shine amongst other Wrath of Lich King private servers. It's just another fresh Wrath. At least that's what it seems like for now. We will see what the future brings for Fordring and what they want to do with it. If I had to choose a Wrath of Lich King server to play on, it would definitely be Warmane and either one of their realms, depending on what content I want to do. And Warmane.
Also, another thing, all the Wrath of the Lich King servers right now, they all have cash shops. So even though I do not like the Warmane cash shop, if you want to play Rat, that's what you get. You cannot discard Warmane for that, which is a shame, but I know.
Warmane is the only Wrath of the Lich King server that I will continue playing on for now. But that is just my decision. You can make your own according to what kind of gameplay you prefer. Maybe you like to play on smaller servers, in which case Fordring could be considered, but again, I can't promise you a future for this realm.
Yep, went pretty much as expected. This is Meytrix, everybody. Oh, you're gonna see the channel right here. This is Meytrix, everybody. Drop him a like, give him some love, give him some hugs and kisses. Let me link his channel in the chat. Great friend of this stream, Meytrix. Meytrix is a good boy, and if you're watching this on YouTube, it is on the pinned comment down below, just saying. And I don't know, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, consider joining, and all the other stuff that YouTubers do for chilling, comment, and I don't know, see you later.